Hey, GlitchCaptain here. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about Book 1, starting with Chiron, the main protagonist. Before the wars, before the gates, before anyone remembered his name, he was just a child left in the snow. They called him Chiron, but he was never just a boy. He was the one the spiral feared, the one the flame remembered. And this is where his story begins. Chapter 1. The gate was left ajar. I remember the wind that night, except there wasn't any. Just stillness, the kind that makes the air feel like it's waiting, holding its breath. The snow fell in silence, no flurries, no wind. It just descended, soft or soundless, like the world had forgotten how to move. No dogs barking, no bells tolling, no breath from the trees. The chapel sat quiet at the edge of the village. Cold stone, stained glass windows, flickering candles that barely held their glow. And Father Elian, he woke not from a noise, but the lack of it. He once told me that kind of silence means something's watching. He lit his lamp, wrapped his robes, stepped into the old hallway, bare feet on stone. He didn't go to the altar, didn't check the flame, didn't even pray, because the front gate was open, just slightly, just enough, like something had stepped through and forgot to close it behind them. I've seen it in his memories, the way he hesitated, the way he stood there, staring at the threshold, as the snow curled around his ankles, but never stepped inside. He said there was a basket, wrapped in ash-stained cloth, centered between the arch and the spiral-marked stone. Inside that basket was me. I wasn't crying. I wasn't cold. I was awake, eyes wide, silent. He said I looked up at him like I'd already seen the world burn. He didn't speak at first, didn't whisper a prayer, didn't ask who had left me. He just stared, as if trying to decide whether to pick me up or leave me for whatever left me there. He said my eyes were glowing, not red like fire, but deeper, like something behind them was remembering. He said I didn't blink. He reached down slowly, touched the cloth. It was warm, too warm for winter. Too warm for anything human. He told me later, he thought lifting me would burn him, that maybe that's what the spiral wanted. But he did it anyway. The moment he lifted me, the bell rang. One long, hollow toll from the chapel tower. No rope, no wind, no hand upon it. Just sound. Sound echoing across the frost-bitten rooftops of Blackwood, like a voice calling out in a forgotten tongue. He looked toward the bell, then down at me. I didn't cry. The snow began to melt around us, only around us, steam rising softly from the stone as the spiral beneath. His feet flared like a dying ember. He stepped inside, closed the gate behind him, and the wind returned. Inside the chapel, the light was dim. Only the flame on the altar flickered, and when we passed it, it flared once, then settled. He placed me near the base of the altar, where the stone had been carved with the same spiral, the one from outside. I watched him. He told me my eyes didn't follow the room. They followed something else, something he couldn't see. He stood there for a long time, looking down, whispering something I didn't understand. And then I spoke, just one word, Chiron. Not a name I knew, not one he taught me, but I said it, and I said it with purpose, not to him, but to something that had been waiting, something that already knew who I was, and was waiting for me to remember. That's how it started. A name in the dark, a flame that didn't go out, just awaited. They called him Chiron, but that wasn't the first time the spiral heard that name. It's been whispered across worlds, carved into stone, burned into ash, and now it's been spoken again. No one saw the mark, no one felt the shift. But the moment that bell rang, something ancient woke up. They thought the boy was human. They thought the spiral didn't care. But Chiron wasn't born ordinary. He was born remembered. He carries something older than memory itself. And that something, it's still listening. He was never meant to survive the gate. And yet, here he is, alive, awake, and walking straight into the spiral's path. This is only chapter 1. And it's already too late to turn back. GlitchCaptain here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, and follow if you want to see more.